Hey Andrea, this is Scott. I'm just giving you a brief tour of the offices. This is what we have set up currently for Christmas. And I want to just show you a couple things. First off, we'll go in the office here in a second, the main door. Um, this right here is our storage closet, so there's a lot of stuff in there that you may be accessing in there, but we kind of store it. I just wanted to show you a couple things. First off, when you come in, there's a code we'll show you, and Joel will give you the code to unlock and to be so the alarm doesn't go off. But let me show you what the office is. So you come in the office here. Let me give you a quick tour. This is where Chris works and our volunteers work during the week, and they can do all sorts of things. They have a computer, have all sorts of access and to connect with the public. This is our copier, so you'll be familiar with all this. We have a lot of resources over here. Let me just show you over here. This area is kind of a workroom. We have refrigerator, microwave. We have a computer we don't use a whole lot, and we can talk about that later. There's some supply things that we have used for making bulletins and that, and there's all sorts of goodies in this area here. But this is where your office is going to be. Your office is going to be right in here, and so this can be configured in a different way if we need to. But this is where your desk is, the computer, and the password. It's a good computer. I don't know much about this device right here, but I know it was purchased maybe about a year or two ago, and I don't know if it's been used as much. There's some things here for cameras as well as other supply things. Now over here is sort of I think a helpful way of thinking about the year at a glance calendar. And so I have one of these in my office as we think about events and try to plan farther in advance to communicate so it's less stressful for everybody. Here's a lot of different reports and some of the things we've done in the past with envelopes and that type of thing. But this shows you this area. Let me walk you down the hall here. To the right here is Evan Nestor's area, Director of Student Ministry, really family ministry. And so this is where he does his work. He's here during the week. Also, this is a storeroom. It used to be an office, but now it is kind of a storeroom for children's and ministry primarily. So that's what this area is. Come right back out here. This is Pastor Audrey's office. So she's here. Here's restroom, and you can do your business here if you wish. It's up to you. But we have other bathrooms in the place. This is Joel's office, the business administrator, and Joel is here a lot in the office as well. This other office, this was used to be another person's office, and when that person left, we changed it. It's now we kind of have history stuff. We kind of use it for all different kinds of things. Right now, this is for kids' Christmas, who with Angel Tree, they are not able to, they have a parent incarcerated, so we did a giveaway, and there's some leftovers from yesterday they have to pick up. There's a bunch of history things here with pictures, catalog that Ann Yoakum has worked really hard on so that we have up-to-date records. So if we ever decide to do like a Throwback Thursday kind of deal, we can do that too. Come right here. This is has music in it. So usually Chris or Becky get the music for our worship services right here. This is for the letters on the church sign that we have currently. If we decide to, we've been looking at possibly changing it, but we've waited to see what the Methodist Church does. This is where we have our mail, and we drop off notes to each other and keep records and have things easily found. This is my office. It's really, actually, I've changed it some. This is more of a conference room where this is usually where we have had our staff meetings. We currently, because of that, haven't had as many staff meetings in this space because of the small location. But before COVID, it was a small group room for Sunday school. I have a lot of my materials over here, which I need to clean up. And these were holes that we talk about in staff meeting that we need to fill, and who can we get to help us with these types of things. I'll take you right back over here. This is my list of things coming up, which I have here, and then my office, which is more of a disaster, but it is what it is. I can choose to have a clean office, or I can choose to do ministry. So that's my philosophy. This was a prayer wall I made last year to remind me to pray intentionally for not only my family and our staff and our clubhouse staff, but for our church and our denomination. So that's been something I've engaged in. Who would have thought it would have been like that this year? So anyway, that gives you a brief tour, and I look forward to seeing you. Feel free, if you let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.